Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Judy.
Let's call this meeting to order. All right, good morning, everyone. It's Company Huddle on January 29th already.
What's
Whoa.
important about today? The IRS started taking tax returns.
Oh, you can actually fire taxes today, starting today.
Way ahead of us.
All right, who wants to say the mission statement? Jessica Woods will say it.
To build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving.
Ignite's being held in the Kahalui office today. Sasha is out with a little cold, but she is with us.
Hi, thank you, Coyote.
So we gave her the day off today, sort of. All right. Let's see, who wants to choose a WI4C2TES?
I have a one for win-win.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. I have 4 guest passes for cappers to family reunion next month. So if you want to bring a guest, I've got 4 this week where we will cover their hotel and registration, and they can come to family reunion with us. All they have to do is pay for their flight. And there's an 80% conversion rate of people who attend. So if a capper, 6.8 million production, you can ask me, and I've got the list. If they join, you also get 25% off your cap, which is $8,750. So it's a win-win. You win, they win to get to be a part of us. So please let me know. I can send you the list. I'd like to get those guest slots filled this week.
Awesome, that is a win-win.
And add to that win is Tony Robbins and Mel Robbins as the lead speakers.
No relation.
Yeah, no relation, amazing, amazing.
Nicole had to ask that, okay. But yes, they are dynamic speakers and it's all included in your fee. And I think Tony Robbins is probably like $1,000 to go to his seminars, right? They're usually pretty expensive.
It's the only one that Mel's doing all year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she's #1 in speakers for the last 2 years.
If you guys have never heard them, look them up on Instagram or whatever. They real talk. It's none of this fancy stuff. It's down and dirty talk. So it's, if you like that kind of stuff, it's very interesting. They keep you engaged and all that. So don't forget to sign up for Family Reunion, which is coming up February 23rd. I think we have a slide for that, right? I guess we'll get to it. Okay, I thought I was gonna get right into the intro. Okay. Top performers of 23, Northern California and Hawaii region. That's our region, okay? Northern Cal and California, and they are listings taken #1, luxury real estate team. They got #1 in that region, which is big because the Northern California region is like Silicon Valley, all that, fancy stuff, right? Fox got the closed volume, 5th overall in the region. And believe it or not, a little old, choking up. Marianne, I got water, thank you. Marianne Viernes is #1 in closed units. That's an incredible accomplishment. All right, let's move on. If you don't know, we have an ALC or a board of directors that helps us run the offices. Would anyone like to promote their community? Thank you. Okay, no?
Yeah, I'll jump in since it's quiet there. If anybody's ever looking to get more profit share, definitely connect with me. Sasha and I are actively working on building our own together and building the amount of agents in our market center There's a lot of good agents on the island that work for other companies. We'd love to bring them on. And as you know, that you can, make a little money off it too for contributing to our market center. So working on this year to get more tools for you. But in the meantime, yeah, reach out.
And that was Steve Landine from the Director of Growth. Thank you, Steve.
You got it.
All right, let's move on to Jumpstart. Jumpstart is also known as Ignite. We call it Jumpstart now. It is happening. This week is buyers. So if you haven't done a deal in the last 12 months, we suggest that you look through the Jumpstart curriculum here, and you can come to any of the classes that you want. If you're brand new, you should come to those classes, but it teaches you how to do real estate. Most of them are Kihei, some of them are in Kahului, so check the schedule to make sure you're going to the right place. Okay, Monday is all Kahului. The rest is Kihei pretty much? Okay.
Tuesday through Friday is weekend.
Tuesday through Friday is Kihei. Mondays are all Kahului, so they can attend the huddle. Okay, big change, big change. Don't look at that, big change.
Oh, that's correct.
Oh, wait, no, look at this, it's a big change. We're gonna have the blessing this Thursday, but the office isn't ready yet. So now we're pushing it back to February 16th, 11:30 to 1:30. This is the Fairway office. And attend that. We're gonna have a lunch and a blessing and a fun-filled time on the west side. Okay, moving on. Broker's Corner, purchase contract. If you haven't had a purchase contract class with Chad is our principal broker on Oahu. Really knowledgeable. He holds many licenses, real estate licenses in many states. He holds attorneys. Well, I don't know if he's a practicing attorney, but he is one of those two. Anyway, dynamic speaker, very knowledgeable, very fun, huh? You sound like that? Monday, January 29th, that's today! At 1 o'clock. ESU, register for that. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Keone, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, good morning, Jeannie here. So you sure it starts at 1? I thought it was supposed to start at 12, Chad's class. But it's 1 to 2? It's only an hour?
Anybody know that? Yes, starts at 1. 1 to 2.
Mahalo.
Thank you for attending all. If you feel a little bit weary of the purchase contract, definitely go to that class. It's only an hour. We get some insight. You can ask questions. Okay. Monthly book club. Teresa's is next week, Monday. And it's the obstacle is the way. You want to give a commercial?
Oh, it's an awesome book. If you haven't got it or you don't have time to read, do it on Audible. The book is not about being Pollyanna. It's very practical, but it provides a lot of inspiration and a paradigm shift of your mindset. So it will give you a really strong foundation to overcome those mental roadblocks that you get. And we'll probably have margaritas.
There you go. Morning margaritas and a paradigm mind shift. I am coming to that. All right. How about Steve? You want to talk about your book the following month? The Psychology of Money?
Yes. So it's about the psychology of money. Let's get it with you. It's good. We like to rotate. I really love actually Teresa's book. It's been pretty much straightforward of just how to turn obstacles into opportunities. So I'm loving it, Teresa. Thanks for the recommendation. Then we'll switch gears and go to financials. And at the beginning of the year, it's always good to know where you stand and where you want to be at the end of the year. So it's a good opportunity. I would say order it now if you haven't already. If you're not doing Audible, order the book from Amazon. It'll be here by the time we have the next meeting, so you can just start right off.
Can I say something too on that, Keone?
Yeah.
This is one of my absolute favorite books, The Psychology of Money. It will completely change your mindset. And I just got the last few days with Teresa. You guys, she is a gem. If you want to get time with someone who can absolutely help inspire you to become the best version of yourself, Teresa, I've been wrestling with some stuff, and Teresa like hit it home for me the last couple days. So getting in the room with her, opportunity to hear from someone who's really a thought leader in our company, I wouldn't miss it if you have the opportunity to get there. Because again, she said a couple sentences to me over the past 3 days that have changed my life. So I'm so thankful for her and her leadership.
Wow. Wow, what did you say? This is your normal self. All right, moving on. Oh, you're up, Sasha. Quantum Leap.
Okay, this is, you guys' class is epic. It's gonna start next week instead of this week because I want everybody to stay healthy. But this is another one that people come out of and it completely changes your life. And the thing I love about Quantum Leap, it's not just leap, sorry, COVID fog. Quantum Leap is you're not just looking at your business, you take a high view of your life, your personal life, your business life, your everything, and kind of reset and make a mission statement of why we're here. And so I am so excited about this class, and I hope you'll join me starting next Friday. It's going to be 4 Fridays in a row where we'll skip family reunion, and just definitely ask you to commit to the whole thing. The manual's like 142 pages. So we're going to do an hour before Margarita Pauhanas. So it'll be the pregame to all that fun, and look forward to having you guys join us.
Sasha,
Yes.
is every location a different class, or is it the same one at each?
Same. We wanted to absolutely provide the same opportunity for West Maui agents. So I'll be teaching the same thing on West Maui and then coming to Kihei or Kahului for the same event. So you can stay on West Maui if you're West Maui and just come in on Wednesdays to Fairways and get it. Or if you're Kihei Kahului side, you can come to those classes and get the same thing. So we're providing the same class Wednesday for West Maui and then Fridays for the other offices.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, moving on. Alan, they're having a celebration. It is sponsored by the Realtors Association of Maui. It is being held at the Kapalua office of Coral Banker just because they have a bigger space to hold it. Please
Can I-
come if you can on the February 8th. Go ahead, Sasha.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about that. There were some people that reacted like, why is it, they were offended that it was in Caldwell, and I wanted to tell everybody just to set the record straight. I was in the meeting where they planned this, and Todd was there too and is super supportive. Basically, we wanted to have a location on the west side to respect Alan and the West community. And the idea from the committee, the best location was the Kapalua office. And so Steve generously said, yes, it wasn't them at all trying to step into us. It was more, we want this to be brokerage, not centric, but open to all of RAM. And because Caldwell has that beautiful office and they're generously donating it for this purpose. So they weren't trying to step on any toes. They're just offering that as a gift to all of us. So.
And that's open to all RAM members, so we will see you there, February 8th.
What time is it?
3 to 5.
Pizza and margaritas.
Alan's favorites.
Alan's favorites. Okay, moving on. Jonathan, let's hear about your whale watch.
Okay, I'm gonna move to where you can see me. Can you guys see me?
Yeah, cowboy.
Okay, everybody, who's ready for a whale watch? We got a great boat. We got one of the best captains on Maui. His name's Captain Brandon. And it's a smaller boat this year. It's like a pontoon style boat, which only holds like 25. So it's a lot more intimate. You're really close to the water, and they get really close if there's, you know, activity and things. This is really just a social activity. So we'd love to see you. I'm going to be there. I'm pretty sure Keone's going to be there, and Sasha, and there's slots. So all you have to do is grab the link here, that QR code. It'll take you. It's normally $85, but we have a discount, so it's only $70 a person. And yeah, February 18th, be there.
It'll be fun.
Last year we saw a lot of whale activity, so it was really nice. And you know, it's really easy for the whale season to kind of float by, and people are like, oh yes, you know, you didn't do anything. So come join us. It's going to be fun.
That is through Blue Water Rec, and the link is in the chat if you need to get direct, if you don't have the QR code.
Hey, I have a bonus.
Yes,
If someone can get me a guest today, I'll pay for their whale watch. So go find me a capper guest
there you go.
and I'll pay for your whale watch, but it
Yeah.
probably has to
And
be
the-
today. Yeah.
And then I did also want to mention, Miranda generously has her own little pontoon, but it's like a smaller boat. So if there's anybody who was concerned about, you know, like, I don't know, a little scared or something, she's going to have a separate outing that day, and she has some seats too. So anyway, just if you're concerned or a little scared about the boat, talk to Miranda, because she said she would be welcome people to go on her boat.
And we can like tailgate, like we'll stay close to you. And I think Daisha will be riding with me too.
Wonderful.
All right, moving on. Liza, are you on, Liza? Huh? Oh, sorry, no, this is Jonathan's.
Oh yeah, okay, good. We're moving right on. Okay, so the culture committee this month, we are going to be doing our service at Holly Cow Cow on Wednesday, February 21st. It's 3:30 to 6 p.m. We figure out a meal that we're going to make, and we go shopping, get it, bring it to the kitchen there. We all prep it, and then we get to serve it to anywhere from 30 to 60 people. It's a really great experience. They can usually handle about 5 agents in the kitchen. And so if you're interested in participating, please let me know. We do this every month on the 3rd Wednesday. So if you can't do it this month, keep it in mind for another month. And we also we're asking agents that are interested to sponsor. If you can't participate physically and you want to contribute, it's $150 to purchase the food for these meals. So anybody that is open to that, please let me know. I can get you a Venmo, and you can sponsor in a Holly Cow Cow evening for the culture committee.
Ray already generously
Yes.
is sponsored, so that's amazing.
Thank you, Ray, for sponsoring this month in February.
Awesome. Yes, definitely the donations are appreciated because the volunteers end up paying for that. And the volunteers that go every month. It's very helpful if you can't show up, just to give 10, 15, 20 bucks even. You don't have to sponsor the whole thing, but every little bit helps, so it doesn't have to come out of their pocket. Okay. Moving on. Sasha, you want to talk about your class?
Yes, you guys, I love this class. I'm passionate about it. And it's CE year. So you get 3 credits. Come hang with me the 22nd. Miranda and Kathy came last time, and it's just a great way to just dive in, look at things with a different lens. Not to be dark, but when I started my real estate career, it was in an office where they had a realtor that was killed in the past 10 years. And so it just changed the way we did business. And so definitely want us to come into our role with safety lens. And so we'll talk all about that, dive deep, and you get your 3 elective credits. Having fun with me.
Awesome. Remember, this is a CE year. If you got your license before 2024, you need to take CE. Family reunion coming up. We don't have a fancy video. Usually there's a fancy video with this. Boom, swoosh, 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 boom, 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 boom. No? We got it? So February 25th through 29th, coming up next month. Family reunion in Las Vegas. It should be fun. And like we said, we have the Robbins speakers. There's a lot of good classes that are there. Probably a good party or two, I would guess. Maybe. So be there.
Is Keone gonna dance on tables?
We will, I cannot deny that. Shall see. It's been known to happen.
I just scanned the QR code that she had and it sent me to Tuesday, November 7th, 2023 for this class. So,
For the safety class?
yeah, so the QR code is,
Okay. QR code is wonky on your safety class.
what I'll say.
We'll fix that. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Let's see, Steve, want to talk about the marathon?
Geez, you keep catching me off guard. Yeah, so basically, if you've helped before, it's a pretty good time just to hang out and, you know, not only hand off waters, but just get to talk with coworkers and catch up in a kind of a fun laid back atmosphere, not a class or, you know, not business. And yeah, if you're going to do it, we have maybe another week or so of turning in your t-shirts, send it to that email there. You get up a little early, but you get done early too. And I've always enjoyed it. It's fun and it's good to kind of help and give back. And just one of many ways we do it. So, yeah.
Awesome. That is for the early risers, that's for sure.
Hey, Steve, do you know where the booth is going to be located? And is the Maui Marathon going to be passing through Lahaina or the route? Do you know any of that?
Michelle Rummel knows the most about it. I'll find out details. I do know they had to take a detour, so they are going uphill a little bit more, which sounds very tough. We are usually located across from Leota's, pretty cool little spot. You can just park your car there and just walk across the street safely and cautiously. But we should be right near the Leota's there, but I'll get the exact details on that. But yeah, they will be doing a little detour and going a little bit more elevated.
They're doing, I think they're doing the bypass and it's all the stations starting where the memorial and the flags are is gonna be all Lahaina businesses. So it's gonna be a really impactful one to be a part of. And also, guys, lead gen, because you're gonna see those runners the week before. And so you can say, hey, I'm gonna be you know, and really have a meaningful connection to people that you see on the street. So it's super fun. We have lots of stories that come out of each one. And it's a great time. So hope more of you can join us. If you'd like to join, put it in the chat and RJ can put you on our list with Steve.
Yeah. And you can hand off a card with the waters or no, I'm just kidding.
Run alongside. Hey, let me take this listing now. All right, moving on. All right, we're gonna have Marion do our MLS mastery section. Woo!
This morning, I wanted to show you guys a little something that I needed to be live in the MLS, because if I move my cursor to take a screenshot, the thing goes away. So here we are live in the MLS. I've gone in and started a listing input, right? This is the listing input screen when you take a listing. And I wanted to show you a couple of tricks here. That when you want to go like, well, what is the type? I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to do there. You go to the little, what's it called? A magnifying glass thing. Magnifying glass has more information for you. You can also go to the question mark, and the question mark tells you the rule. Oh, and it goes away when you move your cursor. So I can't take a screenshot of it. So this comes in like you go like, why do I need to, what is that handy for? Well, sometimes it comes in really handy, like on status. Look at how long the status description is. And one of the things it talks about is like when you need to change your status and what the status means. And there's one about temporarily off market. And what does temporarily off market mean? So I'd have to scroll up a little bit so you could see it all. Look at how long that is. And here is a whole section. I can't move my cursor, but the lower portion of this yellow block shows you temporarily off market. It describes it. So if you're not sure about a section, what am I supposed to do there? And what's the rule? You can hover over the question mark and it tells you what the rule is.
Excellent.
That's a great tip, right? That's a great tip. Another one is, so I recently was entering into the MLS and I'm having trouble. It won't take my picture. It won't take my picture. And my picture must be too big, right? That's why pictures usually don't get taken. So I shrink my picture. It won't take. And then I finally go, like, here's where you go to enter a picture. And finally, I was scrolled further up. Here is at the bottom of where you enter the picture, a description of the size of the photograph you need. So I go to preview, or whichever, if you're on a PC, it might be something else. But you know, when you open a picture and you can go to find out what the size of the picture is. My picture was too small. Oh my gosh. And so you can easily in preview change the size of your picture, adjust it so as at the minimum is at least 640, and it will automatically adjust to 480. It kind of does that automatically, right? And your picture, you save that, and now you've got the right size picture. However, I want you to know that there's a maximum too, right? So what you want to do is you always want to try to put in your pictures at maximum size. So I was trying to find oops. I'm going to minimize this for a second. I was trying to find examples of people who use their iPhones and what happens when you, or your phone, when you take pictures. Sometimes those pictures don't come up very large. But what I'm noticing lately is people are definitely putting in big pictures. Notice how big this picture comes up. Your picture doesn't fill that whole screen. It can. And you want it to, right? You want the pictures to show as large as possible. So check the size of your picture when you go to enter it. And one more hint. As you are entering the listing, you come down here and there's all these other, they're called tabs. Let's call it a tab, those blue tabs, right? And here is the structure, and here's financials, and here's remarks, and here is features. And when you go to features, there's some features, and then there's more stuff. If you go to all features right here, the first line, all features, and click on the little magnifying glass, all the features open up and let you enter it. And I'm seeing more and more listings without any features. So what are the features? They're the inclusions, like it has a stove, it has an air conditioner, it has a, washer dryer, it has a whatever it is. So it's really helpful to all of us to know what's included. So when we write a purchase contract on that listing, we just copy the inclusions, right? I don't know if you've noticed, but lots of listings don't have inclusions lately. This is the easiest way. Look at how long this list is. All of the inclusions that are possibly possible and all of the features of the property are here for you to enter right in this one box. So a much easier way to do it. That's my hints for the day.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Those were very helpful hints to everybody. Now we got again. Okay. Okay, let's go to Code of Ethics. I have something to read to you, and let's see if you can figure this out. NAR, our National Association of Realtors Board of Directors, approved a change to the Code of Ethics training requirement, extending it from every 2 years to every 3 years. This extends the current cycle deadline from March 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2024. So what does that mean to you? Anybody?
We didn't put it up.
You do or don't? You don't. If you've already taken it, you'll take it again in 25.
It expires.
Yeah, because it will expire at December 31st of this year. Because it won't count for the next cycle unless it's that cycle. Because they want to be current. Yeah, that was kind of confusing because, and I even called Ram and I was like, what does this mean? Does this mean we're good or not good? Anyway. Yes, James.
What about the realtors that got the license last year?
You no, you have to because you're from last year. Yeah, so you gotta do CE and all that stuff. It's only people in this year.
It's the code of ethics that a new realtor takes, they're required to take it right as a new realtor. Is that count to that?
Oh, I don't know if our class.
Let's double check that, because you have to take a new an ethics class when you join, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How long is it?
I believe it's a 3-hour ethics class.
Yeah, then it should.
Add on Millward office, you know?
No, it won't be CE.
No,
Yeah, it's just like national requirement. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it probably does because they're talking about a 2.5-hour instructional time. So.
Yeah.
Let's text May and see if that's the case. Okay. Anyway, that's good news for some and others. Oh, yeah, take a class. Learn your ethics. All right.
Do your job.
Yeah, welcome to your job. Lots of classes to take. Okay, that's our code of ethics for today.
I have something on this one.
Yes, Sasha.
What do you guys do to scrub your calls? Where do you go?
The internet.
Internet.
What's the website?
So
Do not call list.gov.
Yeah, do not call.gov. Good. I just got back from a story I wanted to share, and please share with your people. New realtor, 27 years old, had a dialer, his first call session, and the dialer said it scrubbed the calls, but you're still responsible. And his first call, he called this guy, and guess how the guy answered?
what do you want?
He said, gotcha, I knew you guys would call again. Sued him. The kid went bankrupt. And, it's just devastating. So we're hearing stories like this across the country. Gary Keller spent $40 million on one suit for our company. When it first came out, there were several market centers who got hit. And it was basically, I'm taking this one for the team, but now it's on you. It's $5,000 per occurrence. So what I'm doing personally is tagging, because there's 30% of the realtors are on this list. So I have to be very careful who I call and reach out to. I'm tagging them, do not call. And I would say if you're doing massive call sessions, scrub your command list, tag them, and do it at, before you call them. Because just because they weren't on last week doesn't mean they aren't on this week. And so we're going to continue kind of to share the scaries just to help remind us all, we want to protect you professionally. And this is serious, man. It's devastating lives. And we just don't want you to be in that group. So if you have any questions, reach out to your broker, to me. We're here to support you as you continue those relationships with people.
Can I just say that I was, in order to be part of in order to look up the numbers of the do not call, you have to actually have an account and pay to be a part of that and see the numbers. And I signed up as well. But what I found is that it really does take a lot of time to get through 5 phone calls, from my experience, and, search the name, do all of that. And so I just realized that working on a team or with a database where people opted in to be contacted has freed up so much, you know? So I just feel like for a lot of those new agents who, you know, are probably looking through the phone book or who are just like calling people out of nowhere, like it's just easier to be on a team where you already have a working database where you can just call people that have opted in already. So that just saves so much time. And then you're already working with people who want to be contacted about the real estate. So I just wanted to give that feedback for anyone starting out.
Okay, there's your national do not call registry. Don't get caught doing that. But yeah, the fines are real. Okay, moving on. Oh, what happened to the purchase contract stuff? I guess we're doing every other week. Okay. Any other listing? Anybody has a listing they want to hustle? Let's hear it.
All right, so Dean, Otto, and I are doing our first listen together on Keawe Beach. It's the cottage house behind the main house, South Maui, so 3068 South Kihei Road. 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, ocean view, and it's gonna go live later today. And it just shows. We're so excited to, you know, showcase that for people who, you know, may have lost a home in, you know, Front Street or, you know, on ocean front, and now they can, you know, have the opportunity to own something like that on South Maui as well. So we're excited to present that later today. And that's it for me. 6.75 mil.
Congrats. That's so exciting.
Who else has a listing they want to hustle today?
I've got one.
Okay.
I have a great little STVR down in Kihei. It's North Kihei, so it's a little bit quieter, little boutique condo. There's only 25 units. It is on the Makai side of the road, which is nice for Kihei. It pulls in some really great numbers, around 80K, little 1 bed, 1 bath, and it's got a huge 100 square foot lanai. Yeah, it's a great little condo at 775. Come down and
What is the name of it?
oh, sorry, it's Kihei Kai.
Kihei Kai.
Kihei Kai.
All right, who else has a listing they wanna?
I do. Aloha, everyone. Finally, Holea Terrace will be going live by the end of this week. Photos are done. That is a ground floor unit, 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Kitchen was remodeled last year, and living room for $635. 2 parking spaces in front, side by side. I'm waiting for signatures, but I got a couple big listings coming up in the Hikuhana of massive acreage, one with a cottage, one without, one on the Makai, one on the Mauka. And those prices will be 1.5 and 2.2. So if you have a buyer looking for over 90 acres of land, call me.
Okay, JC?
PH Shores coming to market next week. I'll be there today to help them with staging. And that'll be 600K, 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
Kihei Shores.
What building?
I probably should know that off the top of my head, but I don't. I'll send it to
Number,
Sasha. I don't remember the
I
number.
love that complex. Thank you.
building did you want it to be?
A.
Yeah, how much you want for A? I haven't found out, so.
Yeah, there you go. Might be have one available in A. All right. Anyone else? She froze.
Yeah, I know.
No one else? Alrighty. I'll let everybody go. Have a great day. Oh, hold on.
GMM, general membership meeting is on Wednesday.
General membership meeting, thank you, is on Wednesday. What, kind of a weird day, but it's on Wednesday at the MAC. 2 to 6.
2 to 4 is presentations, 4 to 6 is happy hour.
Happy hour, okay,
It's
so
at
2 to 6.
McCoy, right?
At McCoy, yeah. You have to sign up. There is, I think it's $25, 35 at the door. Sign up today for that evening GMM. And have a great day, everyone. Happy Monday.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks, County, bye.
Thank you, County.